So the big reason I started this channel in the first place was to keep people updated and informed about everything going on in crypto, especially the stuff behind the scenes that frankly people don't know about or don't have enough time to pay attention to. And that's why I do these videos the way I do. I did a video actually a couple days ago. I said, don't be fooled by this. And this was pertaining to this launch of spot Ethereum ETFs. I said, pay attention. And I said that we would have a red candle day. And that's exactly what we experienced. I said that there'd be entities trying to fud you out of your position, trying to make you feel some kind of way. And luckily, people who've been following me here on the channel for a while, you know that these days they come and they go. I said we'd have a red candle day. I said we'd bounce after that. And guess what? We're already bouncing. ADA's basically back at the point where it was yesterday. Not surprising at all. Yes, we did break our 42-cent support, but this is basically a wick candle on the way down. If you look at a weekly, that's what it is. It's a wick down. And now BTC is bouncing back as well. BTC kind of led the way for the rest of the market. Even Ethereum was dropping a little bit, but there was some heavy buying going on there, which I'll talk about in just a second. But my point is guys, don't be fooled by these washouts in the market, because we're at the point where the market is set to send. All right. Any dips now are very short-lived, and we are about to see some very big next legs. As always, this is not a guarantee. This is not financial advice, but we saw something interesting happen yesterday with Bitcoin spot ETFs and Ethereum spot ETFs. We saw a big not a big outflow day, but an outflow day nonetheless for spot Bitcoin ETFs. It's the first one we've had since early July. It was actually to the tune of $72 million. So institutional money was on the unload. However, on the opposite side of this, institutional money was actually on the heavy buy when it came to ETH spot ETFs. In fact, they had $106 million worth of inflows yesterday. That's actually that actually exceeded my expectations. I expected somewhere in the tens of millions, but we cracked 100 million. There was actually over $1 billion traded by ETH spot ETFs yesterday. So there was actually I think a little more demand for this product than people really realize. BlackRock led the way with $266 million worth of inflows, but Grayscale, I think, surprised us a little bit with actually $484 million of outflows. So this is what this breakdown looked like yesterday. And you guys can see BlackRock on the heavy buy, $266 million. Bitwise added $200 million. Grayscale dumped $484 million out of their $9.2 billion in this fund. Grayscale is basically the German government of institutional money. They're acting like idiots. I don't even want to expand on that further, but they're being kind of dumb the same way they were at the launch of Bitcoin spot ETFs. If you guys remember back here, we had a very good first couple days here, and then it's kind of hidden by my box here, but we had some big outflow days as we ran down in the charts towards later January. If you guys remember, that's kind of what led into this drop, right? Institutional money slowed down their buying. We dealt with Grayscale jumping, and then finally Grayscale throttled back and institutional money started buying heavily. Now, here's the thing. Do I think that's going to happen? Do I think that we follow this same trend as here? And the answer is no. This was some light ads from institutional money, and Grayscale basically dumped 5% of their seed in one day. Do I think they're going to continue dumping 5% to clip or 2% to clip or just continue unloading in general? No, I don't, because they don't have the sheer size of their Bitcoin stores that they had. It's not even close to the same amount. So now we're probably gearing up for more adding and more adding and more adding. If you guys know anything about BlackRock, they want to be the most dominant asset manager in the space. All right. So they're going to continue buying. We know that probably Bitwise and Fidelity are going to continue buying in heavy ways too, the same way we've seen with Bitcoin spot ETFs, and know that this is the same thing that led us towards those huge surges in terms of Bitcoin price. It's what led us into the early part of the bull market and explosive prices, frankly, in terms of ADA. And this may be the point where we have really our big alt season confirmation, right? I think we're in alt season. I believe we're in the early part of it. I've talked about BTC losing dominance. That happens at the start of alt season, but there's that full vertical moment. And I think when ETH starts to send, that's a big confirmation of phase two. And it gears us up towards blue chip launches. It gears us up towards blue chip full vertical moments. Kind of what we saw early on in the year in terms of ADA, right? Late here, early 2024. That's what we're getting set for here. So I appreciate you guys as always. I hope you enjoyed the video. I want to hear your thoughts on this. If you think that this trend is going to continue, big inflows in terms of spot ETFs, but have a great day. Show your love below. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.